Let's just execute our missions and...
Well, we're not executing
I'm not
this
executing
mission
this mission.
without you, because that captive is not moving unless you're carrying it.
Careful.
I will suffer.
Careful.
I will hurt. And I will not quit.
Ah, there it is.
Immediately thrust into the fifth mission, the construction of a rope bridge across a 90-foot wide gorge using the Coogi of creation.
You just kind of feed it up through.
Guy took control, but his teammates on the other side struggled to secure the bridge support.
Do you see this?
With Guy's leadership, the warriors managed to strengthen the flimsy structure.
That's way better, bro. I'm feeling ready to go.
Determined to confirm its safety, Josh volunteered to be the first to attempt to cross.
Oh my God.
What the You're good, man. Damn it. Just stay calm. Slow and control, bud.
A step to the red rope.
You're good, buddy.
Good recovery.
Is my pack catching on something? You're on the black Prusa cord. Oh, I see. That's what it was. I got it.
Woo! He's there. Good job, Josh.
There you go, buddy.
Made it across the bridge. Got a little sketchy for a minute there. Almost went for a spill. Thank goodness it held together. Never a dull moment.
The rest of the warriors must now attempt the crossing.
You got this.
Whoa, whoa.
Just take your time.
Okay, okay.
Watching everybody cross this bridge makes me nervous because it's just incredibly intimidating. I'm so scared of heights. It's just crazy. I'm waiting to go last so I can build up my courage to cross this bridge.
There you go, buddy. All right. I'm not really sure that this bridge will hold my body weight. One step at a time. Boom. All right, who's next? Justine.
I just really want to get across this bridge. I'm praying that it doesn't collapse. It's making me nervous because the ground isn't solid anywhere. I don't want to fall over.
You're good. You're good.
Oh my God.
You're good.
All right. All right, Guy.
Look at my man go. Nice work, buddy. All right, last one, man.
I can't believe that I'm actually doing this.
You got it.
Just breathe. Just see yourself already over there.
I want to use the principles surrounding ninjutsu to help me overcome my fear of heights. What am I doing? Holy shnikes.
You got it. It's not going anywhere. You're good. Look perfectly straight. There you go. You're good. You got it, Danielle. Nice. There you go. Yeah. Nice work, guys. Good job. Look at you.
Good job.
Good job. I'm proud of you. I can't believe you did that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Good job.
I'm just wow. It's this rush of adrenaline, and I felt really good about how it was built by all of us.
We did it. Everyone made it across. The bridge held up.
Now it's time to get back. Let's just break it down. So you guys break down your end, and we'll haul it all back.
All right, so you guys take the rope this time.
Yep.
Okay.
Just make sure, like nothing, like we weren't here.
Okay.
Like the ninja, they must leave no trace of the mission behind.
Is it starting to rain?
It's gonna get nasty.
We're cold, we're tired. I performed, I finished it. As soon as this one's done, I'm ready for the next one.
All right, no trace.
They are being flown further north into the Canadian wilderness and will be formed into new teams.
What is that?
Well,
what do we have here?
He looks heavy.
All right, for this mission, you will transport your captive through the forest.
Ninja were tasked with capturing enemy prisoners for their masters. Such captives had to be transported safely and returned in conditions sufficient for effective interrogation.
Under no circumstances is it to be damaged or left behind.
Each mission is based on the ancient Coogi Principles, the sacred code ninja live by. The warriors must use balance and strength to transport their heavy captive over difficult obstacles and terrain without damaging it. They will use the Coogi of Jin, awareness and perception, to complete this mission.
Enter the forest deep enough for cover and camp tonight.
In the morning, follow the stream on your right until you arrive at a large river canyon.
Follow the creek downstream until you reach a high waterfall. Use the materials that have been given to you to lower the captive down the falls.
You must then descend the gorge and retrieve your prisoner.
Continue downriver with your prisoner and camp for the night.
You must continue to persevere and prevail if we are to meet in Iga City for your final lesson.
All right, well,
Pretty challenging.
this is gonna be our buddy here.
The warriors are provided with rope, a tarp, and basic survival tools. They have 3 days to complete this mission with their 120-pound captive.
Oh, that's solid.
So we have to follow this creek to a waterfall.
Essentially, yep. See what we got in terms of a path.
We can actually go through here. There's a trail right here through the forest. We just gotta get through this right here.
I'll grab the tarp and the rope. Essentially, this will just be another victory.
All right, well, let's not count our chickens before.
I'm very confident.
Yeah, you don't know how far we're moving there, stud.
I'm confident.
You're confident. You haven't picked this bad boy up yet.
Josh and I carry the captive, and Dan is holding the rope. It is absolutely giving Dan the easy way out.
When I saw Dan let Danielle go ahead and grab his captive and carry it, and
To me, that is a red flag.
this guy is skating through this thing, and it doesn't seem that he shows
A lot of initiative.
8 miles east, Guy, Justine, and JD are working out their mission strategy.
Tell you what, I'm gonna grab John Doe right here.
Why don't you let me help you?
You know, we're starting this mission, and immediately, start thinking in my head, how are we moving this captive? How are we gonna move him on this terrain? Are we sharing the load?
Oh, that's awesome. At first, Guy started tying ropes like as handles around the legs and around the head so that we can all equally share the weight of the captive. If it gets slippery, if someone falls, they'll be supported one way or another.
Watch your footing and what you guys grab on too. You don't wanna lean forward on a dead tree and
This way, that way.
Let me go this way.
We're struggling together. We're going through a lot of turmoil because we're just slipping and sliding through the mud.
Yep.
Our feet and our hands are numb. This is not good.
All right, big log here. This is ugly.
Down. Got you.
I'm good. As we're walking, it's very slippery out here. There's a high risk for injury. It's really hard to pick a good path through here.
Would you like me to go in front and cut a trail?
It doesn't matter.
Because if I go ahead, I...
Just go. Don't talk about it. If you're
All
gonna go, go.
Fine, never mind. This mission can be extremely dangerous. We are carrying a very heavy structure. I imagine it's 70 pounds or more, but I haven't picked it up.
Hold on, let me get it up on my shoulder.
Typical Dan fashion, he showed no interest in helping with that captive. He was happy to let Danielle step in and carry it. And this is a perfect opportunity for you to step up, and he didn't. Careful coming down through here.
Okay, stepping. Carrying the captive is just very awkward and extremely difficult. This is survival out here.
10 miles west, heavy rain forces Guy, Justine, and JD to stop down and build shelter to protect them from the storm.
How do you guys think Danielle and Josh and Dan are gonna handle this thing? What the heck is...
I would give it to Dan.
But I don't see how Daniel's gonna contribute unless he's just gonna be the equipment guy.
I think Dan will do what Dan's done. I think you know what that is. What do you think that is?
Nothing.
He's gonna talk a lot
talk.
about how it works, and then he's not gonna do it. So in the case that the Shinobi no Mono had a weak member of their group, historically, I assumed that he would die. And I have to assume that one of his fellows would kill him. I mean, you can only fail so many times before they're gonna look at you and be like, you know what to do.
As darkness nears, Josh, Danielle, and Dan struggle to keep their footing on the slick routes. They need to find a flat area with natural cover to make camp for the night.
You can slant it and just bring it up here. That'll hold. We're up against the elements, so time is of the essence. It's low 30s already, so I don't know what the night's gonna bring. We've got our work cut out for us. It's not a joke, and I just want to do it without getting wet. Those are almost catching. They're about to.
Danielle doesn't want to get wet, and so that's what her main concern is. She's miserable when she's wet, but this is the second to the last mission. Come on.
Where'd Dan go?
You know what? I don't care.
It's interesting. When the work's getting done, I always look around, and Dan's off doing kind of his own thing.
He wants a chance to prove himself. We're gonna give him a chance to prove himself by carrying the captive, and if you can't, you leave. I know he's gonna feel like he's being attacked, but at this point, he's made his bed, and it's time to lie in it. So, kind of wanted to talk about today a little bit. In particular, Dan, I wanted to chat with you. The whole Coogi principle of this is about awareness, right? And so I think it's important to make you aware of some things. We, as a group, have noticed that, you know, there really hasn't been a ton that you've contributed and brought to the table. And to the group, it feels like we've been carrying most of your weight this entire time. That's the biggest thing. Like when we're all standing there in Iga City, I want to look to my left and look to my right and know that everyone there has earned it. Everyone has, with the exception of you.
It would be easy for Josh and I to just do everything and move the mission along.
And that's what we've been doing. That's what's happening.
Whatever's going on.
Then let's just execute our missions and.
Well, we're not executing
I'm not
this
executing
mission
this mission.
without you. This is you. Because that captive is not moving unless you're carrying it.
By myself.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. If I didn't think you could do it, I would not put that burden on you.
All right. Well, then we're just sitting here wasting time. Let's break camp. Let's go. They feel that I have never carried my own weight, that I'm a freeloader. That's what they feel. If they don't want me in Japan, but I complete the 24 days, it's really not up to them if I go to Japan or not. It doesn't matter what someone's running their mouth saying, it's the action that matters. I will suffer, I will hurt, I'll be uncomfortable, and I will not quit.